Hi everyone, my name is Natasha Moore, and for my Ask Gramps project, I chose to interview my great uncle, James Moore. I picked him because he's always been a storyteller in the family. He's a talkative guy, and every time we have a holiday or a get together, he's the one who likes to share the stories and the memories from the past. I knew he would have a story to tell that really connects to our family history and the history of our community, because he is a community man. He tends to help a lot around. Plus, I also wanted to take the chance to listen and learn from him in a deeper way. So I did actually like this project. Um, when I asked him to share a story that could be passed on, he told me about how when he was a teenager, him and his father helped build one of the first community centers in our town during the 1950s. Or I don't think it was really in our town. It was like in a little town. I can't remember the name of it, but this was during time when segregation was still happening in the parts of this area or that area, and people were still divided. But the community center they helped build became a place where people from different backgrounds could come together. He talked about how everyone pitched in. People donated money. They gathered materials from like little local businesses or businesses that were shut down, and worked evenings and weekends to help build it. My great uncle also said that he remembered standing next to his father using whatever tools they had, and feeling proud that they were doing something good for the community and their neighbors. The community center became a place where kids went after school for help with like homework, where families had meetings, and where holiday celebrations were held. So it just wasn't a building, it was a symbol of hope and unity at the time when people really needed it. It was something that brought the community together. The experience taught me that oral history is so important for keeping these kinds of memories alive, because by listening to my uncle, I realized that communication isn't just about words, it's about sharing values, lessons, identity. His story helped me show how strong communication is, and things like face to face conversations, teamwork, storytelling. It brought people together in a divided time. It also made me think about how the same skills are still needed today. After hearing this story, I reflected on my own communication. I think that I learned that good communication means really listening, not just waiting for your turn to talk. And I had to learn that myself. I tend to interrupt, but being patient and listening to the other person talk typically helps. I noticed how my uncle appreciated being heard. I also realized that in today's world, where we text and use social media so much, it's easy to forget the power of sitting down with someone and having a real conversation. One challenge I faced was making sure I didn't interrupt him or rush him. Even when I felt I was excited and just wanted to ask a question, I let him finish and just asked after. But I feel I grew from that, the interrupting and just listening. Overall, I believe this story with future generations, because now it feels part of me too. I feel proud to pass on that lesson. Even small acts like building a community center can leave a big impact. Thank you.